Good morning to Dr. Yurita Yakimin Abudali. We are doing our recording video for discussion about the business accounting assignment. So our group have Ong Sunyi, her metric number is 299440. And IZZATY BINTI SAMSOLNIZAM, her metric number is 299186.
Hello.
And Bkal, her metric number is 299339. And her metric number is 299629. And me, LIAW, my metric number is 299263. So during this video, we are going to discuss the part B for business accounting assignment. So we are going to start now. So for question A, what is your opinion and what is your answer about this question?
Okay, for A, depreciation of office equipment and delivery van for the sum of 35,000. I think for the B is depreciation of office equipment and delivery van, and for the credit side is accumulated depreciation of office equipment and delivery van.
Alright, are you all agree? I agree with her.
I also agree with her.
Alright, seems like you all agree with her, so we just continue with our question B.
For question B, unpaid salary of 20,000. I think sales salary expenses is debit account and sales payable is in credit side.
Alright, so is debit salary expenses and credit salaries payable. So do you all agree?
Yes.
Okay. So let's just continue to question C.
C, the available balance of office supplies in hand was 300. So I think for the debit side is office supply expense, and for the credit side is office supplies, and the amount is 3,700.
Right. Just now you said credit office supplies, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So are you all agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we continue to question D.
A total of 7,800 of the unearned revenue was realized. My answer is debit cash and credit unearned revenue, and the amount is 7,800.
So
My answer, I think my answer is debit is unearned revenue and credit is sales revenue, and amount is 7,800.
alright. So just now Calvin said that is debit cash, right? And then Imin said unearned revenue. So Sunyin and Shasha, what is your opinion?
I think I take unearned revenue for debit.
I also think it's unearned revenue. It's debit.
Unearned revenue would be the debit side.
Yes.
I agree with Carmen that is debit cash because it means we receive the cash from customer, right? Where we realize the revenue.
My opinion is because the question say unearned revenue was realized, I think that means that services has been provided. So unearned revenue will be displayed. So that in debit side and sales revenue will increase and in credit side.
Yeah, alright. So Carmen and me agree with this answer, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So our final answer for question D is debit unearned revenue, credit sales revenue. Alright, so for question E.
For question E, the sum of 40,500 insurance has already expired. My opinion is insurance expenses as debit and credit side is prepaid insurance, and the amount is 40,500.
So is debit insurance expenses, credit prepaid insurance. Are you all agree?
Okay.
Yes, agree.
Yeah, we all agree with that. So question F. The billing department forget to send invoices to a customer for a total sum of 24400 ringgit. So my answer is debit cash and credit interest revenue. Sorry. Debit account receivable and credit sales revenue.
Yes, agree.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
Question.
so we continue with question G. Shasha.
In G, interest revenue of 15,800 was not recorded. I think it's debit account receivable and credit interest revenue of the amount 15,800.
My answer is debit cash and credit interest revenue, and amount is 50,800 ringgit. Yeah, because we received the revenue, right? So I think we should record to account cash.
What's about the others?
My answer is sent to Sam and Shasha.
My answer same with City.
How about Sunny?
My answer same with Sasha.
Alright. Actually, I think we cannot determine is it account receivable or account cash, because in this question it didn't say that
Yeah.
it from account receivable or not on account. So maybe just keep it in view.
Okay.
Okay. So let's continue to question H.
For question H, suppliers invoice amounting to 135,000 for misplaced and recently is about my opinion is supplies expenses as debit and the credit side is account payable and the amount is 135,000.
I have another answer. I think this would be debit cash and credit account number.
My answer is debit suppliers expenses and credit account payable. My answer is Sam and Shasha.
My answer is same as Harvey.
So Tamu and Shasha have the same answer, which is debit cash. Is it?
Yes.
So Ingrid and Sun Yin have the same answer, which is debit supplies expenses.
What about you?
Actually, I'm quite confused because the question said the amounting were misplaced. So I'm not sure the misplaced is to record the amount to which account. So if misplaced, I'm more agree that the supplies expenses, because maybe the accountant just wrong place the amount, because quite similar, right? The supplier and the supply expenses.
Because the enterprise just fund the supplier invoice, so supplier expenses will be increased at credit side.
Sorry, which to increase to 135.
Supplier expenses in debit side.
Supplier expenses in debit side. Do you mean in part A?
No, question hash.
Yeah, question hash. Sorry, could you repeat your
Okay.
answers?
Because my answer is debit supplies expenses and credit account payable. Supplier expenses at debit side because I think the enterprise just fund the invoice of supplier, so supplier expenses will be increased at debit side.
Alright, so you put the supplies expenses in the debit side. So what would be our final answer? How about debit cash?
Harvey?
Why? Because because in this place, so maybe debit cash means maybe charge more one hundred 135,000 to the supplier, so we need to like reduce the supplier account and then we get our cash back.
So what would be your credit side?
Okay, so
Account payable.
So the problem is at debit side, right?
Yes.
Cash or supplier expense.
I think that's just what the answer. Who agree that they did supply expenses
Me,
in Yun and Suni.
okay.
Okay.
You. It's a tie.
Yeah, actually,
Before
after
you.
I heard what Carmen said just now, I already agree with Carmen because I also think um, please. Maybe we can give this answer and ask our lecturer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So it will be the end for our discussion video. Thank you all and thank you Doctor.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.